Kip Kissinger with the toss, and we are underway here at the Fog. Carolina with the open. Harris, Adams, Dickinson, Ryland Griffin, a transfer from Alabama. David Coit, a transfer from Northern Illinois. He gets the assist on the bucket by KJ Adams.
5 players moving and the ball moving.
Cadeau, Davis, Trimble, Withers, and Washington. All 5 starters are returnees for the Tar Heels.
Good defensive possession for Carolina to force that shot.
For those who haven't seen Carolina yet, how much better? Whoa, as Cadeau goes up top to Washington. How much better? At a big exhibition game, knocked down a bunch of threes, hit 2 of them in Kansas's opening win in the regular season over Howard. And he's got another assist as Griffin knocks down a 3 to tie it up. Harris back to Dickinson. Doesn't hit the 3, and here comes Carolina in a hurry. Trimble all the way, and it goes! Very entertaining game. Seth Trimble coast to coast. Carolina by 2. Couple of changes for Carolina, including Ben Allen Lubin, who's got his hands full with Hunter Dickinson. Between the COVID year, and this is the last year where a player can get that 5th year, and NIL, guys who are still playing college ball who otherwise wouldn't. This is Zeke Mayo, a transfer from South Dakota State. A great find.
This ball. Watch how he draws 2 defenders. And that meant KJ Adams could come and take that kind of a bump, and to be able to make that play on a broken play. That's big time.
And a cousin of Hubert Davis. A little bit distant, but Hubert was putting the pieces together for us today. Dickinson
down the middle. And then Dickinson inside gets single coverage. Nobody comes to double, and he takes on Van Allen Lubin. As soon as he gets into the middle, he's going.
And back comes Carolina, led by Davis. Jackson, count it, and it's a 1-point game.
Well, give credit to R.J. Davis.
Trimble has to kick it back out to Jackson. A great athlete, terrific in transition, and a nice find inside to Lubin. Got it back, puts it up, and the rebound to Mayo. Coit up top, score!
A great outlet pass from Mayo. Coit to the top of the ladder to A.J. Storr. But Carolina had a quick answer. You better get back.
Can't fuse Zags made with that blowout win over Baylor.
Unbelievable. Gonzaga has a model program, and they're going to be right there again.
Boy, that's a good-looking stroke from Zeke Mayo. Boy, it's a battle on the boards, and it's won by Kansas. Mayo feeling it and hitting it.
Made really good plays, and broken plays shows that they have a ton of talent.
Adams to Mayo. Jackson stays with him. Shot clock at 5. Storr on the drive, and it'll go as he's getting more and more comfortable playing in this system.
When he makes quick decisions, boy, he is really good. And how about Ian Jackson? My goodness.
A Heels lineup that was this small as these 5 right now.
It's been a long time.
Storr to Dickinson. Oh! Count it, and a foul.
This first half, in an open side pick and roll, nice drop off, and Ty Claude just knocked right in when he was in that pile.
Davis guarded by Adams. Can't get around him. Claude trying to make something happen, and it is swatted out of bounds by Griffin. And as tough an environment, it goes without saying, as there is in college basketball. Harris into the paint, up top, and Bedunga slams it home.
DeJuan Harris gets the screen from Bedunga. That means Brown's got to come over and help. And you just throw it to the rim. And Bedunga can go as high as you need him to go. That's beautiful basketball right there on the open side pick and roll. KJ Adams limping down court after that stick back.
Cadeau, count it, and a foul.
And created that contact. Mayo was just behind him, tried to get back in front. And he just used his arms.
And time for Carolina. Powell. End to end. And that's going to count.
Powell with the miss, and a really good job by Brown to grab that rebound. Dickinson didn't get a block out.
Griffin, the Alabama transfer, misses the mid-range jumper.
That is not a good shot to take a challenge too. That gets Carolina out in transition.
Trimble takes the foul and finishes.
That's exactly what that was. Take a challenge two, and now Carolina can get out and run. The great pass ahead, and Seth Trimble, who takes the ball to the basket. Really quick off the floor with that second jump to tap that in.
Trimble, what an athlete he is. Great body control in midair.
KJ Adams so good out of that short roll as a playmaker.
Cadeau, and what a cut by Davis. And looking forward to the rematch next year at the Dean Dome. Harris off to Adams, in and out. Harris the floater. Nobody really challenged him.
Kansas is going to hurt you.
Withers made a couple of threes against Elon in the season opener for the Heels.
Started his career at Louisville. Chris Mack recruited him there.
Fifth-year player, now a turnover. They're running. They got numbers. Cadeau.
Oh. All over Dickinson, but the quick push by North Carolina, and on the miss, nobody could box out Jalen Washington, who effectively ran the floor and got that stick back.
That he had in Virginia as Zeke Mayo knocks down another three for Kansas. And a steal now by Storr. Ahead to Mayo. Back to Storr.
It's about heart and going after the ball, and that's something they're going to have to continue to develop.
He talked about Harrison Ingram's rebounding numbers without being a 6'11 guy. Kansas with the ball and a 7-point lead. Adams. Blocked from behind. Bedunga cleans it up.
Bedunga, the freshman, grabs this loose ball.
And, whoa, Bedunga the block, and then Lubin the slam.
Don't get that much time to shoot a ball in a horse game.
Powell back in, so two freshmen on the floor right now for Carolina. Jackson and Powell, and a strip there by Harris. Whoa!
Left arm. That's a beautiful steal. Just great vision, and he got to the basket quickly so it couldn't be a block shot. What a big-time play by a great defender. But that last, Kansas has to limit fouls in this second half. They fouled a little bit too much.
Storr. And knocks down the three. Again, he is known much more as an athlete, a driver. Davis, nice look. Withers. It is a two-point game. Timeout, Bill Self.
Things rather than the big guys. But Kansas, everybody inside the lane, nobody able to recover out to Jalen Withers. We got a two.
Let's see if Kansas mans up a little more cleanly on this trip. It looks like they have. Davis got the switch. Withers is open again. And this time he hits it, and it is a one-point game.
Well, Jalen Withers with the little pick and pop. Hunter Dickinson stays with the ball. Long closeout, and Withers makes him pay, knocking down the three. Tough assignment here for A.J. Storr to try to stay with R.J. Davis.
Withers thought about it, puts it on the deck, and Carolina's on top. What is the Kansas response?
Well, you certainly can't pick up your dribble. Kansas has to move it more from side to side.
Harris the floater. KU back on top. But he did enough to bother him, and it's Carolina ball.
Well, he forced him to shoot it over instead of giving Hunter Dickinson an angle to the basket. Great pass.
And the lead grows to 3 for Carolina. Harris off the glass and good. High degree of difficulty there.
Well, Hunter Dickinson was trying to move Jalen Washington up the lane, and he couldn't be a shot blocker.
Trimble, strong move and finish. What a night for Seth Trimble. His biggest lead, 20 on a couple of occasions back in the first half.
Boy, North Carolina's defense in this second half has been outstanding.
Boy, very aggressive, assertive move there by Dickinson. Back to Dickinson, 8 to shoot. Mayo baseline. And Cadeau is called for a foul. ESPN. Mayo makes them both, and this game is tied. Not for long. Cadeau, another great pass, this time to Washington.
Middle of the lane, a terrific play by Washington to finish.
Mayo off a screen, couldn't get the shot off. Forces it up, and it goes.
Done something to get Hunter Dickinson an angle. And there it is. They cleared out the side.
Over the top, lays it in. Kansas by 2.
Carolina still would have gotten a shot off.
Cadeau to inbound. Mayo trying not to give Davis any room. Washington a corner 3. And it's down to Storr. And he can make those shots. He didn't take a ton last year, but he shot a good percentage. But that one wouldn't go, and it's Kansas ball. 7 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. No double team. Now here comes the swipe. And a foul by Trimble will send Dickinson to the line. Dickinson trying to make it a 2-possession game. He does not. 10 seconds to go. A 3-point game. Washington to Cadeau. He's got to get a shot off, and Kansas will win it. A tremendous comeback by Carolina to actually take the lead.